It's estimated that 14,000 tons of sunscreen is released into the ocean each year. There are a lot of choices out there when it comes to sunscreens, but in thinking about coral reefs and oceans, it's critically important to consider the kinds of chemicals that we are releasing into the environment and that we not use products containing harmful chemicals to coral reefs. Coral reefs as a natural resource provide us with billions of dollars in tourism, fisheries, and natural shoreline protection. Additionally, coral reefs are absolutely beautiful and deserve our full care and attention. Without them, our very survival would be in jeopardy. In recent years, laboratory studies have shown that certain chemicals found in sunscreens, such as octinoxate, oxybenzone, and now octocrylene, have adverse effects on corals and coral polyps, resulting in bleaching, polyp deformation, and fatty acid accumulation, which can be toxic to corals. While the majority of studies of common sunscreen chemicals such as oxybenzone, octinoxate, and octocrylene have been performed in laboratory settings, we know that they are harmful to corals, and therefore we should take measures to stop their widespread manufacturing and use. Products containing octocrylene have been banned in the U.S. Virgin Islands as of March 30th, 2020. Many places around the globe already ban products containing toxic and harmful chemicals to coral reefs, such as oxybenzone and octinoxate. As in many products, certain chemicals must be used in order to stabilize each other. For example, many companies use avobenzone. However, due to its highly unstable nature, another ingredient has to be added, and that ingredient is octocrylene. In human beings, oxybenzone and octinoxate have been linked to disruption of hormones, cancer, and liver problems. In 2020, Hawaii moved to put legislation into place that restricts the sale of sunscreens in the state to only those that contain either zinc or titanium. This seems to be a growing trend, with the nation of Palau prohibiting tourists from even entering with sunscreens containing toxic chemicals, and the state of Florida now allowing certain cities to ban products with reef toxic chemicals. According to the American Chemical Society, octocrylene has been found to interfere with coral fatty acid metabolism, is toxic to corals at high levels, and causes mitochondrial dysfunction. Octocrylene has been found in fish species as a bioaccumulant, in addition to oxybenzone and octinoxate. Finally, with regard to all of the UV filter chemicals found in chemically based sunscreens, the Food and Drug Administration in February 2019 was not able to provide sufficient health and safety data to give the label of generally recognized as safe and effective to 12 out of the 16 UV filters most commonly found in sunscreens, including oxybenzone, octinoxate, octosalate, octocrylene, homosalate, and avobenzone. The FDA published 2 studies showing that the ingredients oxybenzone, octinoxate, octosalate, octocrylene, homosalate, and avobenzone are all systemically absorbed into the body after a single use. The FDA also found that the sunscreen ingredients could be detected on the skin and in blood weeks after application ended. As more and more studies are published about the dangers of chemical sunscreens to humans and to the environment, I prefer to use mineral-based sunscreens. While it may feel good to knowingly use a sunscreen that does not cause harm to coral reefs, it is much more important to reduce our carbon footprints. The climate crisis is, in my opinion, a much larger and exigent threat to coral reefs than sunscreen. But nonetheless, in this review, I go over 5 brands and 2 types of sunscreens, mineral-based and chemical-based, to provide you with basic information to help guide you through your selection process, keeping coral reefs and ecosystems in mind at all times. Please note that this review reflects only my opinions, and I have not been paid or approached by any of the companies mentioned herein. The first product I am reviewing today is a mineral-based sunscreen called Malu Protecting Day Cream by Honua. Hanua is a family-based business started in Hawaii in 2015 by Kapua Browning. Malu, which means shade, shelter, protection, and peace, is a vegan, broad-spectrum, palm-free moisturizer and sunscreen for the face. This product contains 12% non-nano zinc oxide as its active ingredient and blocks both UVA and UVB rays, and is SPF 30. The product is made in the USA of locally harvested and sustainable materials. The inactive ingredients are locally sourced and support local Hawaiian farms. The product contains aloe leaf juice, oat bran, orange, jasmine oil, noni, plantain extract, and other ingredients to name a few. This product is cruelty-free and free of synthetic fragrances. The product arrives in a recyclable and reusable glass bottle with a plastic pump and recyclable packaging made of craft paper. A percentage of proceeds from the sale of Hanua products goes to Sustainable Coastlines Hawaii. Hanua seeks to replenish native plants and forests of Hawaii, clean up beaches, oceans, and reefs, and to support and encourage Hawaiian culture. What I love about this product, well, first and foremost, I love that it supports Hawaiian people and culture. Second, I love that it's mineral-based and kind to the planet. Third, it's reef safe. Fourth, the bottle is glass. And fifth, it smells amazing and it is all natural with no fragrances added. Fifth, it's easy to travel with, and for me, that's really important. Sixth, and most important for me as well, is that there's no white residue left floating on my melanin-rich skin. And finally, it dries completely soft and leaves no sticking feeling whatsoever. What I don't love, and I hate to say I don't love anything about this product at all, but if I had to say, I'd say the price. The cost is $42 for 1 ounce. However, I'm absolutely willing to pay this price because it is family owned, and the ingredients are locally sourced, and the products support Hawaiian people, families, and culture. The second product I'm reviewing is a chemical-based sunscreen called Black Girl Sunscreen, or BGS. BGS was founded in 2016 in Miami, Florida, with the mission of making a non-white residue product specifically for women of color. I think the mission of Black Girl Sunscreen is spot on. We all have skin and we all need to protect it, whether we have a lot or a little melanin. This product is a chemical-based sunscreen, and its active ingredients are 3% avobenzone, 10% homosalate, 5% octosalate, and 2.75% octocrylene. It is a broad-spectrum SPF 30 moisturizing face and body lotion. The product is made in the USA from imported and US ingredients. The inactive ingredients contain aloe leaf juice, carrot seed oil, sunflower oil, jojoba oil, and cacao seed butter, just to name a few. The product arrives in a plastic bottle, and BGS has a bottle recycling program online, which is easy to do by completing the steps on their website. Additionally, they support a program called Pathways to Production, which provides field trips and other materials needed to support young people from disadvantaged communities in Africa. BGS states that it is cruelty-free, natural, fragrance-free, vegan, and reef safe. What I love about this product, first, is that the product does not seem to go right into the skin without much effort or force, and it truly doesn't leave a white cast on the skin. Second, I love that it feels lightweight and that I'm not wearing anything at all. It's great. Third, the smell is not too overpowering, which is nice, and it is also great that it's fragrance-free. Fourth, it has a recycling program. And finally, fifth, the price is super nice at $18.99 per bottle. What I don't love about this is that I'm in the process of greening up my routine, and I'm trying my best to stay away from chemically based products. So I hope in the future that BGS comes out with a mineral-based product, because right now I can't actually use this product where I live. It would be great to know where the natural ingredients are derived from as well. As a marine biologist, I'm just not okay with the product being labeled reef safe since octocrylene is in the formula. I'm happy to wear this product on land, but I'm also wary of how these chemicals over time might affect the skin, as avobenzone is known to deeply penetrate the skin. I do find that this product remains a tiny bit sticky after it's applied for several minutes, but it does go away. Again, while there is a small percentage of octocrylene in the product, I have to say as a scientist that if we know these chemicals are causing damage in the lab, we need to take caution using them in the ocean. Our coral reefs are seriously stressed, and they don't need more stress. So for now, I will stick to land when I use this product, but given that I live on an island and it doesn't have great gray and black water treatment facilities, I will likely use this as sparingly as possible, as I don't know where these chemicals will wind up. Sunscreen filters such as octocrylene are not easy to remove using water filtration, and given that I live on a remote island and we already have issues with proper sewage treatment and wastewater treatment, I simply can't wear this sunscreen. In general, I love the overall idea of the sunscreen as a reminder to us all that we have skin that needs to be protected no matter how much melanin we have, but I unfortunately can't wear this chemical-based sunscreen for reasons pertaining to the health of our reefs and because of lack of water treatment facilities to remove the chemicals in this sunscreen from the water. The third sunscreen I'm reviewing is a mineral-based sunscreen for the face by Kinship. Kinship is a company that prides itself on making clean, cruelty-free products for all people. They produce clean products that exclude over 1,300 and counting questionable ingredients that have been banned by the European Union. The Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen is a broad-spectrum sunscreen whose active ingredient is 22.4% non-nano zinc oxide with an SPF of 32. The product is made in the USA but does not state if the materials are sourced domestically or internationally. The inactive ingredients are aloe leaf juice, apple extract, red raspberry seed oil, turmeric oil, and licorice root extract, to name a few. Kinship is actively involved in the fight against ocean plastic. Their products, such as jars, are made from ocean waste plastic. Their tubes, which the Kinship Self-Reflect Sunscreen comes in, is made from post-consumer recycled materials. Kinship has a goal of only using ocean waste plastic. They currently accept empty bottles of their products through TerraCycle. Kinship has removed over 2 tons of plastic waste from the ocean and counting. What I love? Well, first of all, I love that this product is mineral-based and it's at a high percent. Second, I love the smell. To me, it smells like sugar cookies, which I just love sugar cookies, so for some reason, this connects well with me. Third, considering the higher content of zinc oxide, I think it rubs into the skin quite quickly and it doesn't leave any kind of sticky feeling. Fourth, Kinship's leadership in their commitment to reducing plastic waste is excellent, and I like that they encourage consumers to close the plastic waste loop by recycling. Fifth, it's really well priced for a face cream of 1.75 ounces for $25. Finally, I like that it has inclusive messaging on their website. What I don't love about this product is that while the product rubs in on my skin quite readily, I do feel that there is like a tiny slight cast left on my melanin-rich skin. I recently did a photo shoot and I could actually see the cast a little in some of my photos. It was kind of annoying and I'll likely have to do a reshoot, but it is there. But otherwise, I don't have too much to complain about with this product. The fourth product I'm reviewing is a mineral-based sunscreen from Pipette. Pipette was created in 2019 to provide parents with a way to protect the sensitive skin of their babies. Pipette's ingredients are 100% clean and 100% non-toxic. Pipette is dedicated to using science and technology to create skincare products that do not harm the environment, animals, or babies. Pipette uses squalane with an A, which is derived from sugarcane and works to deeply moisturize the skin. Side note, your body naturally produces what is called squalene with an E in its regular cellular secretions on the skin to protect and moisturize your skin. Squalene with an E is also naturally found in shark livers. Each year, it is estimated that 2.7 million sharks from 50 different species are harvested for squalene production for the beauty industry, according to the United Nations and IUCN. Pipette uses squalane with an A, derived from sugarcane, a renewable plant-derived source. There are other plant-derived sources of squalane, including olives. Whenever you see squalane or squalene in a product, be sure that it is 100% plant-derived, because both squalane and squalene can be shark-derived, as squalane is a derivative of squalene. Thank you, Pipette, for using squalane with an A that is derived from 100% renewable and plant-derived sources only. Pipette uses no sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, parabens, natural irritants, or petrolatum. Additionally, their products are hypoallergenic and their ingredients are gathered from renewable resources. The Pipette Mineral Sunscreen is a broad-spectrum sunscreen and has an SPF of 50, the highest in this review. It is fragrance-free, clean, non-toxic, and non-nano. Its active ingredient is 20% zinc oxide. Its non-active ingredients include squalane, with an A, caprylic capric triglyceride, which is an ingredient made from combining coconut oil and glycerin. Bisabolol, also known as levomanol, is an oil found in an essential oil derived from German chamomile, and Physalis angulata extract. Physalis angulata is also known as the cutleaf ground cherry or wild gooseberry. Pipette has about 2,000 ingredients on their list that they have banned, which is more than the US and EU banned lists combined. Pipette is truly on a mission to make baby care clean by setting the standard for environmental stewardship in combination with clean ingredients. Also, they offset their shipping carbon emissions by supporting reforestation initiatives. Finally, Pipette uses renewable plastic when possible for their packaging. The product is made in the USA of both domestic and foreign components. This product, what I love about this product is, first of all, just wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know it's for babies, but this baby right here, being me, is absolutely head over heels for this product. First, it is SPF 50, which is the highest of the bunch in this comparison video. Second, for a zinc-based product with 20% zinc, it's impressive how easily and quickly this melts into the skin. Third, there is no white residue. And I'm serious, on my melanin-rich skin, there is no white residue. And that's the greatest part about this for me in particular. I don't want to walk out there looking like sort of ghostly. It's very odd. So I like that it melts right into my skin. Fourth, it's non-toxic and 100% reef safe. Fifth, the price is excellent at $16.50 for 4 ounces of an environmentally responsible sunscreen. Sixth, the product is super lightweight and it feels like you have nothing on your body. What I don't love about the product? Well, I really have nothing to say other than I do kind of wish that there was a bit of a scent, but I understand for babies why there is no scent. Perhaps if Pipette makes a sunscreen for big babies, such as myself, they could use essential oils in the product to give it a nice scent. There's no scent at the moment, but that's okay. Also, just a Fabunerd comment, for scientific names listed on the product, the genus is capitalized and the species is not. So Physalis angulata extract should be printed with a lowercase a, but I see scientific names printed on bottles all the time incorrectly, so it's not just a Pipette issue, and I have no idea why. But I digress. The fifth sunscreen I'm reviewing is Alba Botanica. Here's a disclaimer on the Alba Botanica bottle featured in this video. Alba has since updated their look, and the bottle featured here is the older look, but has the same ingredients. Alba Botanica has 4 core principal beliefs: creating 100% vegetarian plant-based products, reducing their environmental footprint, no animal testing, and promoting products that quote-unquote do beautiful for the world and for you. The Alba Botanica Green Tea Hawaiian Sunscreen is a broad-spectrum sunscreen and has an SPF of 45. It is chemically based, but it contains no oxybenzone or octinoxate and has 100% natural fragrance. It is water-resistant up to 80 minutes and claims to be biodegradable. Its active ingredients are 3% avobenzone, 10% homosalate, 10% octocrylene, and 5% octyl salicylate. Its inactive ingredients include caprylic capric triglyceride, orange peel oil, aloe leaf juice, calendula officinalis flower extract, also known as pot marigold, and lavender flower extract, to name a few. The product is manufactured by Hain Celestial Group USA, but does not state if the materials are sourced domestically or internationally. Alba Botanica Green Tea Hawaiian Sunscreen has no synthetic fragrances, artificial colors, parabens, phthalates, or sulfates. The bottle I have says it has no gluten, and the new bottle now has the Gluten-Free Certification Organization seal included on the back of the bottle. Alba Botanica's new packaging, which you can find on their website, states that their product is reef-friendly with an asterisk that states, quote, free of ingredients identified to have potential adverse impact on coral reefs, end quote. The company pledges to uphold practices that are cruelty-free, plant-based, reef-friendly, recyclable, biodegradable, and that don't use artificial colors. What I like about the product? Well, first, the product does live up to its name with regard to the botanical bouquet in its inactive ingredient list, and they have several certified organic ingredients. Second, this product also goes into the skin quickly and it feels really lightweight. Third, it has a wonderful scent. Fourth, Alba Botanica does sell mineral-based sunscreens made of zinc oxide or combinations of zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which in the future I will try to source to see how well it's absorbed by the skin and whether or not it leaves a white residue, although there is evidence in the literature that titanium dioxide is not reef-friendly. Fourth, it retails for $8.99 for 4 ounces. What I don't like about this product? Well, here we are again with that other O ingredient, which I discussed in the BGS review. Yep, octocrylene. If countries and territories are banning products with octocrylene, then clearly this is not an ingredient that I want to have on my body or in the ocean. While I appreciate the smooth feeling of this sunscreen, I simply can't wear it in or around the ocean. This will be a product I must only use on land, if I'm even able to use it because of the poor water filtration and treatment systems here on the island, or it's just going to simply have to be a no-go. It's nice that they have other mineral-based sunscreen options. They do not have a recycling program, and they do use post-consumer materials when they're able. What I am also wary of is the use of Hawaiian in the name of the product, as it's unclear whether any of the botanics are sourced from Hawaii, and it's unclear what the association is with Hawaii at all. To wrap up, my 2 favorite products from this comparison review are the Malu Protecting Day Cream by Hanua and the Pipette Mineral Sunscreen. Not only are they both environmentally, ethically, and sustainably produced, but they leave no white residue on my melanin-rich skin. Additionally, I love that they are both mineral-based and non-nano. As a marine biologist, my preference is a mineral sunscreen that is zinc-based, as studies looking at the effects of titanium dioxide on fish and other marine organisms have been found to be harmful to them. Importantly, the use of mineral-based sunscreens should be non-nano, as nano-sized particles have been found to cause coral symbionts, the algae that live inside coral, to leave their host. For now, it seems that non-nano and mineral-based are the best way to go if you're out on the ocean and on top of reefs, but another wonderful way to avoid the sun is to simply cover up. You can use rash guards and swim leggings while out on a reef, which also protects your skin not only from the sun, but from stinging organisms on the reef. We can help coral reefs and find solutions to the climate crisis by being educated consumers, supporting companies who actively engage in sustainable practices, and by choosing to decrease our carbon footprints through the things that we buy. In other words, know where your stuff comes from. Always read labels and do your homework. Be an educated consumer and help the environment, plants, animals, ecosystems, and people thrive. Remember, while it is important that we take action against toxic sunscreens and our use of them in the ocean and over coral reefs, we aren't going to stop coral bleaching and the loss of these vitally important natural resources unless we entirely shift our consumer culture and demand and dependency on fossil fuels. Cutting carbon emissions is the #1 way we can curb the climate crisis. Choose wisely and soak up the sun safely. Thank you for watching.